First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I know that these are the most trusted people that we can reach out to help us promote this project. Kakaibang project po siya. We thought about this movie during pandemic, during the middle of pandemic, because we wanted to do something that is entertaining. At the same time, we can maximize the social media. And also, kasi nakalock in nga kami, one of the producers, Sir Jim, who's here right now, and he owns this bar. Thank you so much, sir, for accommodating us and serving us great food, and maybe later on some drinks, perhaps. So, lumapit siya sa akin at sinabi niya, Elaine, what can we do? Sabi ko nga, what can we do? What's our budget? Very limited budget. Okay, my God. So for the 30 years in the industry, I was asked this question, what can we do with the budget? So, sabi ko, sige, gamitin ko yung skills ko sa budgeting. So we thought of something that maybe is pasok sa mga uso ngayon, which is vlogging, which is social media. And so I said, we thought na, sabi ko, wala kasi tayong way to promote it. Kasi number one, wala akong artista. Number two, wala naman makakapag-promote sa TV kasi bawal dahil pandemic. Sabi ko, okay, let's maximize. Why don't we maximize the influencers, sabi ko, the vloggers. Why don't we tap them? Kasi minsan nakakakuha sila ng 10 million views, and even more, di ba? Like one of our artists who actually guested in the movie is Jelay Andres, who has about 20 to 26, about 26 million followers. Who gets this kind of following, right? So, not even the bigger stars can have, our bigger stars in the industry don't have this much following. So, sabi ko, kung itong mga vloggers na to ay nagkakaroon ng ganun views, I'm sure they can encourage the people to watch their movie. So, yay! May concept na kami. So, the next problem was, well, not problem, the challenge was, sino ang kukunin natin? Kasi not everybody will probably allow themselves to be not in the circuit, in the social media, because we need to make them disappear. And what happened during the shoot, so we decided to go to Mount Banahaw. It's a mystical mountain that up to now ay ang dami pa rin nangyayari kapabalaghan. So I said, let's take them there. And we are going to have a contest. So, yun na hindi namin naipalabas. I mean, this project would have been even bigger had we have siguro like an announcement, a big announcement na may contest na magaganap at maghahanap ng 5 vloggers para pumunta sa Mount Banahaw at mananalo kayo ng 500,000 pesos. Oh my God, I'm sure, di ba, Paul? Pag yun yung in-announce mo, malamang ang dami nun. But anyway, I think there's a reason for everything. So that's the reason why you guys are the ones here. And this influencer were the ones chosen because there's a reason somewhere. I don't know. I cannot answer that. But anyway, so when we went to Mount Banahaw, dumating itong 5 napili nga. So nandyan si Nico, Locco, si Yaki. Yaki played like an assistant to Jelay Andres. Renee played a second producer of a show. And then we have Krissy. Krissy naman is as herself, who came with us in this challenge, in this contest. At saka si Buboy Villar. Thank you so much, Michael Soria. Siya yung nag-encourage din kay Buboy to join this group. So ayun na nga. So nag-vlog sila, tapos bigla na lang may mga kababalaghang nangyari dun sa lugar. Which actually happened. And I don't know if anybody captured it, but may nangyari until until we met this guy. His name is Bong. What's his last name? Bong de la Torre. He's an artist, theater actor. And he was telling us about bakit nabuo itong grupo dahil ano siya eh, nakakakita siya ng mga elementals. So meet namin siya during the shoot. And siya yung nagpamulat sa aming lahat that the project that we are actually doing is not a horror movie, but is actually promoting probably the people or the entities that we do not see, which are the ones who live in the forest. So beautiful, di ba? So for the first time, we are featuring an aswang. I told them na, di ba? Papanood naman nila. For the first time, we're featuring an aswang that you will sympathize with because just like any other parent, this aswang just need to feed her family. And this is the message of the story. The message of this film is actually promoting nature, respect nature, respect probably the people who live in this environment. So it's beautiful. Kinikilabutan ako. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Hindi ka na Rem. Tulungan mo natin. So this guy Rem, he's a social media manager and he helped me so much in conceptualizing everything kasi ang hirap niyang gawin eh. Wala kaming promotion actually for this movie. So the promotion that happened was, this guy Rem came up with videos na pwede nilang i-post, which is also already part of marketing and promotion. So wala kami talagang totoong promotion dito. Yung mga videos na nag-viral the past 2 days, yun yung promotion to this movie. So far, how many do we have? Minimal.
Tito Potato.
Tito Potato, what's our actual numbers?
Hundreds of thousands in TikTok.
Hundreds of thousands in TikTok and Facebook, and we don't...
And we started like
One day!
more or less. Yes.
Or less than a day, my God. See, Nico posted like 2 days ago, it was the announcement lang parang he got in the contest. But it's amazing talaga. Ako sobra.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They had 2 days to post because they had their experience in the area. So each influencer started posting, but not everyone posted at the same time. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So it started with Renee, then Nico, then Krissy, and then right. So they all posted their experiences, and then we had 2 days of blackout. So these are the days where they disappeared. Okay. So they also posted. This 2-day period, they stopped posting on their accounts. So we could have probably gotten more if we had more time.
Yeah,
The blackout.
this project is an experimental movie, which I think is going to open doors with a lot of production and producers kasi it's possible. It's possible to talagang do
Yes.
something like this.
Your promotions now will be online, so you don't have to spend so much. You don't have to, everything can be done online organically through the social media accounts, of the influencers. Then you can just share and tweet, and everything will go viral naturally, organically through their accounts and through sharing.
Even the story kasi nga, pinasok namin yung buhay ng social mga influencers. So, kaya excited kami na I'm sure someone's gonna pick this up and they're gonna do something like this too.
Correct. So we're just glad that we did it first.
Oo nga eh.
Yes, thanks
Yeah.
to Elaine.
So please help us. Please help us promote the videos. Kasi it's a good movie. As I've been doing movies, so with this limited budget that we had and we produced this kind of movie is not bad at all. And I think you guys will be entertained. We got entertained.
And you're helping our local influencers, our organic artists. You know, so it's best if you can. When will the movie come out, Elaine?
Okay, after we announced that all of the vloggers are actually alive and Kasi ang alam, parang binalangan namin sila, kunyari kinain sila.
Correct.
So after they will announce tonight at 6 p.m. that we have a movie and it's called KUTA, and this will be dropped in ktx.ph. We're going to give you the link and the pictures and all the synopsis and everything. Alwyn will email blast everybody, and we're going to post at 6 o'clock. The gates of KTX will be open, and the tickets will be sold for 200 pesos lang.
It's quite affordable. So, and the movie's good. So I hope you can...
Yeah, for 200 pesos, the whole family can watch it. Kasi you can naman, di ba, project it on your TV. So.
Correct. It's not per person, it's per viewing.
Yeah, per viewing.
Household.
Yes. And it's good for 24 hours, the 200 pesos that you're gonna spend. Pwede kayong magpanoorin mo or ikaw naman in another time, but that's good for 24 hours. So, but you can only watch it starting August 22. From tonight until August 25, yun yung ano namin. Sana you can help us post the videos that you're going to see online. Ang dami pa niyan, and really, it looks really real. The videos that we will share to you to post also or repost. So, yun. Well, everybody's doing it. It may be a prank or a scam, but, you know, we're just entertaining people. And it is entertaining.
And best to watch it at night.
Yeah, best to watch at night.
Ma'am,
Yes,
do you have plans po ba na ipalabas din siya sa mga cinemas? Kasi medyo maluwag na ngayon yung mga
Yes,
sinehan na.
we really want to. After KTX, I think we're given a month there, but maybe even before we finish our contract with KTX, maybe we can also show it na in the cinemas. Kasi actually, SM already called my attention because they...
Nag-invite na.
Yeah, nagulat nga ako na we got a call from SM na because they know that I'm a producer and I have a movie coming up na. So they asked me, and then they asked na, ito ba yung pelikula mo? Sabi ko, opo, yan yun. Okay, so let's see the numbers and then let's see.
Kasi ma'am, talagang mas maganda panoorin yung ganyang horror sa...
Opo, in a bigger
Kasi
screen.
barkada po talaga yung pumunta.
Yes.
Correct. That's actually a good point. So, think of it as a initial screening sa KTX. Then after that, hopefully you can air it in a bigger screening, correct.
May mga black screen.
Yeah, we're also planning with that, Sir Jing, mag-block screening also tayo.
Ngayon yun yung nangyayari sa mga scene.
Opo, kasi yun nga yung uso ngayon, kaya yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. Sorry po.
I was just curious, which part is movie and which part is reality?
Yeah, it's a mix actually. But a lot of the reality happened in the preparation. So which they actually were posting already. But yun, we just have little time kasi. But yun, it's a mix. To answer your question. The script, this was my concept and Larry and to them. So we all thought about this nga, and then it's written by Eric Castro. And directed by a good friend of ours, si Derek Omar. I think this is his first directorial job. And it's pretty good. So, yeah. Yes.
Ano yung feeling na nakasurvive kayo dun sa pinagagawa niyo sa mga manakaw? And kwento kayo ng konti yung naging experience niyo habang sinushoot yung KUTA. Sir, name muna siguro.
Thank you for your question. Happy that I survived on a Quezon province. Actually, as I was saying, Kanina, I never heard of the White Lady before I did this project. So actually, before I started, I researched what the White Lady was. And nakakatakot talaga yung kwento niya. So going out there, I was actually kind of creeped out. Although I knew it was a movie and we were all shooting and there was cameras. Pero I really enjoyed the experience. I learned a lot about Filipino culture and mga aswang and how scary it really is. Kasi sa ibang bansa, it's not really a thing. Sa US and Canada, they don't really believe in that kinds of things. But dito, they really believe in it. And there's really actual sightings of these aswang or white ladies, right? And narinig ko totoong kwento sa Quezon about the white lady. So I was kind of creeped out, and but I really enjoyed shooting it. And yeah, it's kind of like the Blair Witch Project, right? That's
Yes.
kind of the feeling. And
Blair Witch.
I don't know if you guys know the story about that, but
Yes.
those campers actually ended up suing the production because they actually felt threatened for their life. Now, I'm not saying that we did. Wala pang lawsuit. This is But I did feel scared for my life at one point just because of the gubat in the forest. Like, it's a really... Yeah, it's actually a really mystical and scary place. Like when I got in there, I was like, wow, this has some spiritual vibes to it. I'm feeling something. Like I'm hearing a voice almost. So sobrang saya ng experience and I learned a lot.
Pero babalik ka pa ba doon, Nico, kung sakali?
No, hindi na. Ayoko na.
Sama ko siya.
Tapos, walang part 2.
Krissy, Yaki.
Hello po, ako po si Yaki. Ang experience ko po dun sa KUTA na nangyari is sobrang ganda ng bonding po namin doon. Ang ganda ng nature at first time ko nakapunta doon. Ang pinakamagandang nangyari is yung bonding namin na mga kasama sa cast namin. Lalo na lahat ng producer. Para lang kami nag-i-enjoy, tumatawa lang kami sa lahat nangyari. Napakadali pong ng movie na. At hello po, thank you.
So hindi ka natakot at all, Yaki?
Po?
Hindi ka natakot at all?
Hindi naman po.
Sila kaya? Charot lang siya.
Hi, good afternoon po. I'm Renerich. While doing this film, nalaman ko Mount Banahaw. Kasi po, taga Davao po ako. And,
Yeah, meron.
taga Davao ako at lumaki ako na grabe yung paniniwala ko sa mga aswang-aswang, yung mga ganun. At saka, ang dami ko na rin yung experience na, ano ba yung lapitin ka ng mga, pwede kang malapitan ng white lady, mga ganun, mga spiritual thing, mga ganun po. Even my daughter, Barbara, kasi sa Davao Oriental, kung saan lumaki yung daddy niya, bundok po talaga, meron silang, so pumunta kami doon, nung 10 months old pa lang siya, sabi na nung taga-espiritista doon, kailangan mo nang iuwi yung anak mo sa mismong town, sa Davao del Norte kasi talaga kami. So Davao Oriental yun. So yun yung kwento na yun, parang bumalik sa akin kasi na-experience namin ng Davao Oriental na talagang pwede kang lapitan. Pag alam kung low self-esteem ka, mas madali ka palang lapitan ng mga spiritual thing. Oo, na hindi natin nakikita. Hindi natin nakikita. So, yun yung nalaman ko Mount Banahaw. So, nag-search ako. Na ito yung lumalabas sa Jessica Soho lagi. So, parang, sabi ko sa asawa, parang pumunta ba ako? Baka may mabitbit ako pag uwi. Alam mo yun, isang akong, creepy ako, may anxiety ako sa ganung mga lugar.
Parang napraning ka na agad.
Yes, napraning ako. Pero mabuti na lang kasi yung reading kami, nalaman ko na may shaman kami kasama. Tama ko ba mamili? Shaman ba is yung parang spiritista? Tama ba? Si Sir Bong. Mandito po ba siya? Yeah. Si Sir Bong, pag nakita niyo siya, yun. Tinanong ko agad siya on that day kung, Sir Bong, paano kaya parang hindi ako lapitan? Kasi sobrang akong praning. I'm a mother of 3. Ayoko may mabitbit ako pag uwi ko sa Davao. Sa bahay. Dito. So sabi ko, paano ba siya? Alam mo, first time ko palang nakita ka, Renee, ang strong ng personality mo at sobrang honest sa tao. So hindi ka lalapitan. Talaga, siya mo. Kasi ang lagi kang sinasabi sa amin, pag sobra ka negative, ang nega mo, hindi ka marunong mag-smile, hindi ka marunong tumawa ng totoo, lalapitan ka ng mga yon. Susunod man sila. So yun, parang doon ako, ganun yung pala. So, kung gusto kong tumawa, talagang tatawa ko malakas. Ganun kami lahat. Mabuti na kami lahat. Sobrang maganda yung banding namin. Basta, after, kahit sa ano na, mabibisto. After sa pinabili na pack up na, pero nag-chikahan pa rin. So yan na, kaya kahit nakakatakot in my part, sa umpisa lang. So, nag-itawid namin, na-ensure namin yung na okay kami lahat.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, meron akong trivia. Si Sir Bong, doon din namin experience mahiwaga na umuulan po sa isang area na sinasabi na, paano tayo mag-take? Inuulan. Na-experience natin, di ba, na nag-open yung sumasaya si Sir Bong. Yes,
May shaman namin nakasama.
Shaman.
Yung umuulan yung buong paligid except for our actual self.
Taray.
Oo, sobrang...
Asan siya? Asan siya?
Lalanda, mamaya, marami siyang kwento. Kasi may nabitbit siya pag alam ko.
Kung baka may bit-bit.
May nabitbit yung shaman na yun.
Ipabit-bit sa'yo.
Dito po walang nabitbit.
Parang wala. Ewan ko.
Thank you po. Salamat.
As I mentioned kanina, while filming the movie, parang I don't want, iba yung feeling kasi kapag nandun ka sa sa Mount Banahaw, ang feeling namin parang napaka-sacred ng lugar. At bilang meron kami kasamang shaman, parang he was actually introducing us to something that's we don't see but we know and we feel it's there. So yun yung parang nag-connect kami doon sa environment niya na ito yung KUTA, ito yung tirahan ng mga hindi lang natin nakikita, but we can't call them hindi naman natin sila pwedeng, we don't want to judge them. So they must be creations of God too, that were not properly introduced to us, but they coexist kasi with us So naging very sensitive kami nung mga panahon yon na baka may mabali kayong puno or may maapakan kayo. Kasi nagtatakbuhan dun sa paligid for 7 nights.
So parang napatunayan niyo talagang sacred ground.
Yes, because you feel it. Even, did you see the forest? Parang production design siya. Parang we were there, we don't see it like that, but once you look at the camera, parang may sarili siyang buhay na nagpa-showcase siya ng kanyang kagandahan. So, that entire thing is KUTA.
Kasi parang ngayon pa lang siya mapapanood.
Tirahan siya ng mga tao or maaaring entities na hindi natin nakikita, pero kasama lang talaga natin sila. So yun lang, parang yun, respect your environment, respect nature, respect the forest, because these are possible tirahan ng mga mga hindi natin nakikita.
So paano umikot yung storya dun sa personalities ng mga characters? Like ako parang gusto kong makita yung character dyan ni Krissy Achino. As herself ba yan? Or, diba? Paano umikot sa pagsasama-sama nyo? Ano ba yung may goal ba kayo bukod sa yung sasali kayo sa contest? Ano yung mga ginawa nyo pa?
Hindi pa ako paano explain ang feeling.
Sayain mo tayo.
Kaya mo yan.
So, magkailangan mo nga po ulit mo.
Kung ano yung nangyari, bukod sa banding na off-cam nyo, yun doon sa mismong story, di ba? Kasi iba-iba kayo ng characters, paano nabuo yun, ano yung binuo nyo, or ano yung goal nyo para maipakita nyo kung ano yung talagang gustong misyon ng KUTA na ipakita sa mga manonood.
To be honest, ang film kasi talaga, nakafocus siya talaga sa vlog contest. Pero scam pala siya na kami all the way, kami na mga vloggers, gusto namin manalo ng 500,000 pesos. Kasi kami lahat may pangangailangan. Like me, I wanted to do more contents for our family, like yung Barbara. Parang ganun, parang in-incorporate ko yung as a mom ako. So parang with Nico, meron din siyang plano pa sa mga future content niya. So magagamit namin yung 500,000 puno na panalo. But then, yun nga, scam pala siya. So, all throughout, yung the ghost na yun talaga yung parang pangpapali nila sa amin for the contest. Na dapat, kaya kung papanoorin mo, bakit ako palaging nakapag-on ng camera? Kasi para may reason siya, bakit ka? Pwede naman hindi ka mag-on ng camera, di ba? Kailangan mo mag-on kasi para may mahagip kami ng some entities na pwede namin makunan. Kasi yun yung ipapanalo na ng isang vlogger kung mahagip mo yung entity na yun. So yun, parang doon lang siya nag-umpisa, pero yun pala, meron pa another scam pang nangyayari, kumbaga. Aside with the jelly and the Achino, si Tita Krissy.
Krissy.
Ayan
na siya.
So si Chino mag-explain na siya.
Explain na
Ito
siya.
na agad. Ang tanong ni Ma'am Pilar.
Hello. It's traffic.
Ayan na.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Krissy Achino po. I'm part of the KUTA cast. And it's our upcoming film under TLC. Yeah.
Ang tanong si Ma'am Pilar.
Paano yung involvement? Kasi tinatanong ko yung involvement ng bawat characters, di ba, sa movie. Kung ano-ano yung mga ginawa nila at ano yung mga parang na-discover nyo dun sa istorya mismo? Kasi iba-iba si Ma'am Renerich, meron siyang goal niya eh, di ba? As a mother, ikaw naman as yourself ba yan? Or
As an impersonator, kumbaga, I'm the clown of the group. So, actually, at first, I did not take that very, very seriously kasi I thought it was just a parang reality film eh. We know we're taping, but we don't know what's gonna happen. So we just have our cameras with us, and then may mga POV kami. May mga kanya-kanya POV. It's like going inside a scary house, and then you don't know kung nasa ng mga multo. So yung authentic reaction namin, I think that's what the movie wants us to to portray. Kasi yun ang mga nangyari eh. Yung kuha ng mga sigaw at takot namin, totoo.
first movie mo ba to?
Na lead, yes po. With mga extras.
Okay. Enjoy ako sa yung Sabado sa PSF.
Thank you. Hello po.
Okay, our next person to ask the question, Joey.
Hi, hello. Good afternoon sa cast. Based from the story of Tita Elaine kanina, it seems like really scary yung film. Aside from the fact na alam naman natin yung Ocon now, we heard a lot of mystical stories about Ocon. So, siguro yung tatlong cast para na base sa kwento nila kanina, they're scared and felt creepy, except for Yaki. Sabi niya, di siya natakot. So, yung tatlo siguro, gusto ko itanong, how did you counter the creepy feeling? 7 days na yung nandun, no? So parang hirap doon, paano kayo nakatagal, and anong ginawa nyo to challenge, di ba, the feeling na natatakot kayo. At saka kaya siguro, ang tanong ko, ba't di ka natakot? No. So, ayun. Siguro let's start from Nico.
Thank you for your question. Actually, I just finished a film for Disney Plus last month, and before we shot, the day before, they said, Nico, come out into the forest with us. We want to show you something with the tribal people in the area. They had a chicken with them. I didn't know what was happening. I just said, okay, sige, I'll come with you guys. They brought the chicken. It was late at night, and then they sacrificed. They killed the chicken, and then they poured its blood all over the tree. My eyes were like, what's going on there? It was, it's a capre. That's the tree. So the film is called the capre. I realized in that moment, it's very cultural, and there's these kinds of traditions in the Philippines and all over the world. But on this film, I mean, white lady, it's very scary in the forest. I was definitely scared, even though I knew it was just a film, right? I mean, I didn't even need to internalize the character because the forest provided that fright, that scare factor. Already I felt in my character, so yeah, it really has a mystical feeling, a spiritual feeling when you step inside that forest in Dolores, Quezon. I don't know if you've ever been, but it's a very beautiful place. So whether you're cutting the head off a chicken or there's a white lady, you feel those types of cultural things, and but sa akin, it's enough fright for me to feel it. Thank you.
Didn't you counter the feeling or nag-enjoy ka dun sa feeling when natatakot ka? Nakatulog ka rin ba the whole 7 days?
Well, dahil sa snoring ni Buboy, hindi ako nakatulog eh. But no, I enjoyed myself. It was really fun working with the whole team, and Elaine is a great producer, and it was a really awesome set. Everybody was happy. And Sir Jane, thank you very much for allowing this project to happen. So I'm thankful of all. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. But once I stepped inside that forest, just a different part of me came out. I'm not sure why. But like, I didn't really prepare for this character. Like, it was just, like Krissy said, kanina, it was kind of a reality movie at the same time. So we're kind of being ourselves in this movie. There's some, characterization alongside our own personalities.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Nico.
For for me, yun nga po yung kanina na sinabi ko na laking tulong na the first day, lumapit na agad ako kay Kuya Bong. Kayo nga Kuya Bong. Siya yung sinasabi ko kanina.
Kuya Bong. Kuya Bong.
Yung nagtatanong na agad ako kung ano ba dapat kong gawin, paliwasan kong malapitan. Kasi I know, iba pag nalapitan ka, kasi based on my experience, my daughter pinadaan siya sa ibang sakit eh. Para mag 50-50 siya agad. Kasi parang 4 hours lang, so kailangan agad namin siya i-travel. Pag nalapitan, gustong-gusto ka nila. Naniniwala ako talaga sa ganun kasi based on my lola story, ganyan, na-experience ko kasi siya. So, yung takot ko going there, at the same time, yung excitement ko na gawin namin to na parang yung reality movie siya na parang baka nagsusundan lang kami ng camera, yung feeling yung, ano siya, mixed emotion. Pero dahil nga sa sobra kong excitement, nakatulong yun na naging positive ako. Na alam ko na hindi ako lalapitan based on the, yun nga, na sabi ni Sir Bong na hindi ka lalapitan yan kasi ang lakas ng energy mo, ang saya mong tao. Kaya ayun, happy na ako, hindi na ako masyado natakot for... Ay, din pala, nakatulong din pala, ang roommate ko, si Chino. Si Chino, at saka yung yaya niya na si Donna. Alam niyo ba yung room namin, bangin siya? Tapos sila kasi, mas mahilig pa sila mag-chika. Ako gusto ko na matulog, pero hindi ako pwedeng bumalik sa room. Kasi kung nakakatakot, naantay kami ni Yaki, nag-chika na kagano'n lang. Kaya pa ba kayo matutulog? Kasi hindi ko kayang bumalik sa room. Diba? Chino, natulog na kami naman bilang pumasok ng pusa. Na-remember ba yun? May pusa na parang feeling ko hindi siya pusa. Alam mo yun parang, pusa ba talaga to or may something to pusa? Ganun yung feeling ko kasi nga ganun siya.
Praning ka talaga.
Yes, and sabi ni Sir Bong, lagi siya nagsabi, huwag kang pumunta dyan. Kasi para bang Encantadia na parang may portal. Mararamdaman mo siya. Chino, kahit hindi mo siya nakikita, mararamdaman mo siya. Kaya feeling ko, ang pinapromote natin dito ay hindi lang yung vlogger, yung banahaw. Feeling ko maraming pupunta after. Mamakalo nila yung video natin.
Ako, going there, ikaba ako eh. Kasi this is my first time, parang sabi ko, grabe naman yung...
Ikaw magbubuhat sa
Grabe tong first movie ko, kala ko ganda-gandahan. Hindi pala. Kasi makukunan yung mga authentic jump scares or action. Sabi ko, okay, tatanggapin natin to. Kasi iba yung kapag drama or comedy na talagang tape, talagang may cut. Ito talaga, this is very spontaneous. So, I guess I would have to agree with them na si Kuya Bong and all the mga shamans, diba, nakatulong kasi ginaguide, hindi naman kami papabayaan ng pro. Kung ano man mangyari sana, baka lumaki yung mga, baka lumaki lalo yung boobs ko. Makatama ng kanto doon, lumaki yung boobs ko. Anyway, nakatulong doon and of course, yung for ilang days tayo doon, 1 week, talagang nakatulong din yung bonding namin together na ma-overcome yung fear na naramdaman namin. Yung first few days meron eh, pero yung mga latter part, nag-enjoy na lang kami. But everything is authentic.
Ba't ka daw hindi natakot?
Ay, Locco. Bakit po pala ako hindi natakot? Kasi ako po yung nananakot sa kanila. At lagi ko pong kabanding si Buboy and then si Mangbong. Kaya ang nakakatakot talaga is yung KUTA. Pero dun sa forest or what, goods naman siya. Parang magaan, sobrang gaan para sa akin, kaya hindi ko
Natakotin lang siguro.
Malalak din kayo for 7 days sa isang mystical na gubat. Ano yung mga preparations niyo?
Hi Naz, thank you for your question. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Wala naman preparations kasi like you said, kanina, it's a reality. It's a reality movie, right? So, and the characters that they had created for us are pretty much ourselves as personalities, right? And aside from, example, my character being, an environmentalist, pushing sustainable energy, those kinds of things were added to the character, but there wasn't too much preparation. For myself, hello. Like talaga. No bad trip ako dito sa mic, May mga spirits dito, Okay. Pero, I was just trying to wrap my head, around the fact that there's a white lady and that there's things that actually exist. Because honestly, I don't really believe in these types of things. And maybe because it was the way I grew up, as a U.S. So we're not taught to believe about, in ghosts or things like that. And I've never seen an aswang or a ghost or a white lady for that fact. So, hindi ako naniniwala sa mga ganyan. But if you've seen it, you can believe it, right? Pero ako, nahirapan ako sa itong point. But other than that, what are the preparations? Madali lang. Thanks, Nancy.
Ako, preparations, minimal lang. Kasi nakapag-skip reading na kami. So, ramdam ko na. Pero, ang binigay ni Ma'am Elaine sa akin, hindi lahat. Kung ano lang yung mga first few scripts lang, para mas authentic nga yung reactions namin all throughout. Yung talagang, yung makikita nyo na, yung maintindihan nyo na ang movie na KUTA. Pag doon na maramdaman na namin, wala na tayong script reading doon. Pero yun nga, mas na-feel ko na yung movie. At the same time, yun lang, inabangan ko talaga si Kuya Bong. Kasi alam ko talaga, makakatulong siya doon sa anxiety ko na na-fear talaga ako sa ganun lugar.
Ako, yung preparations ko, kasi yung mom ko, talaga siya, yun naniniwala siya kasi we're from Ocon, so alam mo na, sa probinsya, maraming mga ganun. Here kasi in the metro, hindi masyadong pinapaniwalaan. Yung physical na preparations ko, hindi na yung mga script reading at all, ha? Hindi rin ako nagpapayat, hindi naman kailangan sexy doon, as is lang daw. Ang preparations na ginawa ko, nag-clear ako ng thoughts and mind. Kasi sabi nila, pag heavy daw yung nararamdaman mo, mas pwede kang lapitan eh. So ako, sabi ko, as much as possible, I went there with happy thoughts. Pumunta ako doon ng walang iniisip na problema. Tinapos ko yung mga kailangan kong deliverables para pagdating doon, I'm focused. Kasi talagang feeling ko with the script that we have read, it will take us a lot more energy. Talagang madidrain kami, 7 days kami doon, we're in the mountains. So, technically, yun talaga yung ginawa ko. Talagang dapat ready, clear mind, clear soul.
Si Yaki.
Hello. Ang preparation ko lang doon is sarili ko talaga. Like, adventure to na hindi ko pa napupuntahan na parang ano bang mangyayari dito? Ano bang parang meron bang kabanding na iba na excitement talaga ako ever. Ayun lang po.
Last question lang, kasi may pagka-found footage yung kwento, no? So, nag-handle din kayo ng camera mismo? And, kamusta yung experience?
Actually, since 2008, professional umaate na ako talaga. Film, ganyan. Film, stage, commercials, and TV, especially TV. Iba-iba yung acting yan, di ba? Iba yung film, ganyan. Itong film na to, napanood ko siya. Meron kasi kami time na pinanood namin siya. Na-realize ko parang meron pa pala ibang acting na hindi ko alam. Meron pala. Dahil ang commercial acting kasi para siyang mix of mainstream, parang TV siya na theater, na film. Mix siya na parang mas totoo, pero malaki. Ganun, di ba? Pero pag film, dapat natural. Dapat ang mindset ko nito, itong gagawin ko yung character, dapat natural ako. Kaso parang ang OA ko, kasi yung character ko, bossy, matapang, maangas, di ba? And I do vlogging. So pag umaate ka on camera, OA ka, di ba? Parang nag-step forward yung acting mo. Parang, hi guys, mga ganun-ganun ka, di ba? So pag pinapanood mo na pala siya ng ibang camera, ng film cam, iba na yung dating. Ganun yung na-experience ko sa acting base naman. Parang, meron pa pala ibang style of acting. Dapat ko pa pala, kung ganun pala, dapat magtutuo down pala ako. Hindi ako mag-focus sa vlogging acting. Kasi all throughout, especially my character, kasi yun yung target ko eh, na makakuha ko kasi talagang gigil ako dun sa 500,000. Ganun yung dating sa wala na akong pera. Ang dami kong anak, yung parang kailangan mahuli ko yung boost at makakuha ako ng mga content, chismis, mga ganun-ganun. So parang all throughout, kahit hinahabol na kami, nandun na kami sa talagang, nakakulong na kami sa KUTA, naka-video pa rin ako. So ganun siya. mixed acting siyang nangyari at dahil bitbit mo nga yung tao. Anong feeling na dual up?
Kung may hawak ka rin video.
Kamusta yung experience na paghawak ng camera? Kasi parang found footage din yung movie.
I think sa amin, it's me and Boy na talaga nagvo-vlog. So, medyo gamay ko na yung vlogging eh. Pero medyo na-challenge ako with KUTA. It's because, tama yung sabi ni Rene eh, nagpapaganda ka pa rin eh. Di ba? Paghawak mo na yung vlogging cam.
Kasi selfie cam siya.
May ano ka eh, kailangan may tama yung angle mo, you know what I mean. So, ang hirap doon kasi may kailangan ka ng hulihin, iniisip mo pa yung sarili mo. Kasi we're holding it eh. Actually, I just want to share, may one time na talagang sobrang takot na takot kami. It's very suspenseful na nagtatakbuhan kami. Hindi ko alam kung na-contact ka. Nadapa ako kasi there was this parang yung ugat, tumuno. And then, pero kami, syempre, the show must go on. Tinignan ko, actually, una ko tinignan, hindi na yung sarili ko. Tinignan ko yung camera kung nabasa, or ano. And then, may mga times kami na talagang may mga splash nung dugo. So, kailangan yung reaction namin, totoo pa rin eh. Hindi kami umaarte. Parang talaga, hinuhuli nila how would we react to mga scenarios na mga pinlock nila doon. So, yun.
Nico and Yaki. Thank you.
Okay, next question.